Happy Monday, Eagles Nation. Welcome to this week's edition of the Weekly Chirp. Stephen Hellmann here. No Tom Aresco. He had work again today, but you know what? I'm just going to take you through basically free agency. Free agency technically does start today. The agents are allowed to freely negotiate with other teams to get contracts, but no one can officially sign until March 9th at 4 p.m. So this Wednesday, that's when people can start signing. So it's going to be interesting to see. Eagles, obviously, their big needs are offensive line, defensive back, and you could argue they need to add another wide receiver. So it's going to be interesting to see. You know, everyone's wondering who the Eagles are going to draft with the first-round pick. Obviously, with their first-round pick, obviously it's not going to be a QB with the re-signing of Sam Bradford. You know how I feel about that. You know I'm excited about the Sammy Sleep signing. But so it's going to be interesting. Free agency is really going to tell what the Eagles do with their first-round pick. The free agents, obviously, we need 2 new guards this year. I personally think you got to go out and get one. You got to get at least one high-profile guard in free agency, and you got to get a cornerback or a DB. And then maybe you draft a guard with the first-round pick. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, if the Eagles go out and sign 2 guards, then in free agency, they would be so flexible going into this draft. They could really do whatever they want. They could go cornerback or wide receiver. I personally think, I mean, if like Corey Coleman is there, or like one of those like high profile receivers are there, I think you almost have to take them. They're such a talent, but a veteran wide receiver presence would be huge on this team. I'm not saying go out and go get a big name. I'm just saying go get some subtle veteran that's not going to demand a lot of money, but you kind of need someone a little older, maybe like a Roddy White. I would love to get Travis Benjamin, but even that I think it's going to cost you too much. So my thing, what I want the Eagles to do, I want them to go get 2 guards in free agency, and then at 13, take the best wide receiver, corner, or if there's a really good tackle that's there, take that too, because you saw what happens when the offensive line can't block. Everything just falls apart. So, I mean, you saw what happened to the Eagles all year. You saw what happened to the Panthers in the Super Bowl. You got to protect that quarterback. And if we can protect Sam, I know he's going to have a good year. I know he's going to do well. But it's just going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, and as for Eric Rowe, I think you keep him at corner. Cornerbacks, like the way he played towards the end of the season after he got some more reps and experience, he just played so well. And I know safety, he played 3 years of safety at college, but like this guy, the cornerbacks are so hard to come by in the NFL. I think it's easier to go out there and get a safety as opposed to getting another cornerback. So it'll be interesting to see what they do there. I mean, if we can get, it doesn't look like Walter Thurman's coming back, unfortunately. I watched one of his highlight clips the other day, and oh my gosh. Like, you don't realize, like, I didn't realize, like, how many, I knew he was really good for us, but I kind of forgot how many, like, impactful plays that he made that really kind of changed the course of the game. So we're definitely going to miss him if he's not back. But, I mean, fans are petitioning for George Iloka to come. George Iloka. I think that's how you say it. But that would be huge if we can get someone like him. But I honestly think we have a few needs that we almost need to modestly spend and not blow our budget on like a huge free agent. I don't think we can do another offseason where we sign 2 big deals like DeMarco Murray and Byron Maxwell, because that kind of hurt us financially. Now I'm looking for bounce back years from both those guys, and I'm glad we have them on the team. But it's just gonna be interesting to see what they do. I hope they do a more of the low risk, high reward kind of signings. I mean, but we'll see what happens. But either way, it's going to be interesting. Free agency starting on Wednesday. We're going to be doing a Bird Buzz later in the week, so I'm just excited. I'm excited. I hope the Eagles. I'm feeling good. We only have a few needs. I think this team's a lot more talent than people get it credit for. I'm a glass half full kind of guy, but I think we got a good squad this year. So I'm going to look forward to see what's going to happen on Wednesday. We'll keep you guys updated with all the Eagles signing. Follow us at Views from the Link on Twitter, and just check us out, man. Yeah, we're excited. Eagles offseason. I mean, this is it. This is like we're finally getting back into football. I mean, the Super Bowl's over. It's finally like I feel like free agency starting. It's like this is it. This is it. We're ready to go. So fly Eagles fly, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back with Tom for Bird Buzz on Thursday. So we'll see you guys then.